Hello, good morning. Good morning, world. Hi, we are in a Golden Boy Mobility Works, and this is Kimberly Kellogg, a new car, the van. See, this is a missing G. So it's not a serial looking. So this is the vehicle that we got for Kimberly Joy, and that's where they're gonna install the ramp. And this is Toyota's Sienna XLE Luxury from Golden Boy Mobility. And this is very, very pretty for you, baby. Kimberly new car. We will see the inside of it once we got the key. There's another last name here, say Kellogg missing G, another G. So this is Kimmy Joy. Missing G.
You know what? I didn't spell it. I didn't spell it.
Maybe because then we're not related to the cereal. That's why. Oh, you need to minus the G.
Is this the height that it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get this Paul, our service manager, so he's gonna be taking care of
Hello.
everything from his chair. So we're just gonna essentially mark exactly where we want it to be. You want to maybe back it out? Yeah. So we can get into it. Yeah.
I have a question. When they sold us the van, it's already missing the chair, or it's built
in the middle.
Yeah, the one in the middle.
Yeah. So they pull everything out. So
Where's the chair?
I have no idea.
I thought that's included from the purchase thing.
The chairs in like the center?
Mm-hmm.
No. That I've actually never even
They
seen
minus
those
it
chairs.
there, the thing. Because I was wondering.
Because they can't really go back in at all.
I know, but I mean, they don't give it to the owner, the
one
purchaser?
thing they do though is they give the floor mats for some reason, or
Yeah.
always in the back, but never the chairs. Probably because of shipping and stuff too.
Oh, yeah?
They'd move around too much in shipping, and they have no way to secure them. That's what my guess would be. I'm just gonna back it up a little bit.
Okay.
Power doors shut off.
Don't get hit with it.
No.
Is the ramp off too?
Ready to install the wheelchair, huh? For the wheelchair, the bolt?
That's the only thing really is left is just the mount piece? Or?
Yeah, we just have to put the base in,
Oh, wow.
mount the base to the floor, and that'll be all set to go.
Oh, okay.
So, how long the work need to be done?
It takes about 3 hours to put the bracket on the chair.
Oh, wow.
And then
Okay,
we have
that quick.
about 4 or 5 hours of work to put the base in.
Then ready to go?
That's pretty quick.
ready to
Yeah.
Oh, because I heard before that, yeah, there's like about the work, it's gonna be like a month and a half or something,
That
if
was
I'm
probably
correct.
for the gutting.
Yeah, no, it was probably to get the van here.
Oh, okay.
When I only had one breakout, when I had to go in circles.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna open this other door.
I guess we don't need all this plastic, huh?
Oh, no. Oh, that, yeah. But because this one never been used.
Oh really?
Yeah, this is a brand new.
And it's been raining like crazy. I figured that's why you did it. You put a poncho on it.
Yeah.
We've been keeping it under wraps until
Yeah.
this vehicle was in
This is meant for that.
arsenal.
So
Well,
we're gonna-
because the other ones still work, but I mean, there's adjustment for the thing here.
Yeah.
That was straight like
if you
this.
want, I
No,
can
they
take that
did.
for you, so you don't have to deal with it. Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna go second row, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I can tell you there's gonna be a couple of things that we're gonna have to combat. One of them is because we don't have the bracket on here yet. It's gonna be kind of hard to visualize.
All right.
But this has basically a pivot point of the back wheels.
Yeah.
Is the pivot point.
Okay.
When the bracket goes on, the pin that's going to hold it into the floor is going to be forward of the rear wheels.
Okay.
So when we roll this in, if we drive straight in and lock it into a base,
Yeah.
you're going to have two pivot points that are fighting each other.
I see.
So in order to go from locked in this position and then turn straight inside the vehicle so you can drive, you're going to have the back tires, because the other part's going to be bolted to the floor, so that's not going to move. The
Okay.
back tires are going to actually scrub and slide across the floor.
Okay.
So we have to look at what's going to be the easiest way to get this in the forward position
Okay.
while accomplishing that.
Okay.
So I would say I'm going to have you put it in the car where you think you would like her to be sitting while you're driving, and then we can kind of look at what that looks like of actually maneuvering it in and out of a base.
Okay.
This is why it's so important to have the chair here. And usually we want to be as sensitive to you guys' time as possible. So that's why once we get some paperwork side, get over there, then we'll finish the work on it, and then you guys can just come pick it up. We won't have to go through anything anymore.
I guess like this. With the, whatever's the realistic amount of clearance here.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
Does she
I don't
tilt
know.
back at all?
I think it's tilted back a little bit right now.
yeah, so those are like the things, like, are you planning on having her sitting straight up?
I think she normally sits with a little bit of an incline, kind of like this.
Kind of like that? Okay.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
And then what about your thoughts about, like, having people in the back seat? Because sitting there right there,
This is the number one priority.
Sure.
I mean, people can still sit here. It's not,
We need a little bit forward, I think,
it's
because
almost touching the seats right there. And
oh, this is way
the
backward
footpegs
already,
are
the chair,
Oh yeah, they are down.
because I'm short.
yeah,
Or the only thing,
bottom of the chair doesn't
the only
move.
thing is the issue. He's the only tall.
He's tall.
Yeah, most of the people that it's about. If I hire with, it might be like this, but here's the problem.
Oh, it does.
You should need to have own car that extension. Head extension.
raise
He always get
raise roof
even
for
the white
outside.
car. He doesn't like driving
It's like 6'5".
the red car because he cannot fit over there. The head is a problem.
I think realistically, this is okay.
How tall are you?
6'6".
I was about to say, you are not 6'4". I was looking at you, I was like, 6'4" maybe? Nope, 6'6".
6'6".
I mean, I can watch that and be okay, But
As long as it's not touching the
I mean, I don't have
the foot.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the reason that we want to make sure
I
that
guess that
we're
we're centered.
talking through this is because once that base is in on the ground,
Yeah, we cannot.
we don't move it.
Yeah.
Because it's bolted through the floor
Because
for safety.
We need to give some way also the one at the back because somebody gonna be maybe a big person, like adult. Because I don't. Most of my kids are adult. And they're not baby
Is your son
anymore.
doing okay?
Huh?
Is your son doing okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Our chair,
I know he was.
people lock in and they just
He's
He's
having
back to
issues with
school.
seizures
I'm
and
glad.
stuff.
I thought he's not gonna go back normal. I was scared.
I'm glad he did.
Yeah, he's the dad of my little grandbaby.
doing this, but when you
Yeah, so he's studying at home and then caring.
I'm glad he's feeling
That's
better.
why I go there every day too.
I'm glad he's feeling better.
and the power chairs would force just the tires to slide across the ground.
I don't think that's the end of the world.
No, so I just, like,
Because you're going to be the one putting her in and out a lot. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you're paying attention to what
I
they're
don't
going
know
to
what
have to
your
do
back's
too.
like. I don't know how heavy she is. I don't know if that's something you want to consistently do or if there's other ways that we can make it easier for you.
So basically, if we want it in this position, we'll have to make sure it's like this before we get the lock do the lock. Does it automatically once we connect it in, it locks, right?
Yeah. So this is the lock right here.
Right.
And essentially, this is going to be underneath the seat like this.
Because they install new equipment, the one at the back, the repositioning.
Chair's going to
Because
after it's locked into the space. Then
This
you're
is
gonna
the
be
new
able to
one. The one she has, the old one.
But it changes
It's
the pivot from being the back wheel,
there's
like it is right
something they removed from the for here.
And she has the chair she's in now is different, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be manual tie downs that come with the car, and if you had people in the back and it took up, if the other chair takes up less space, you could put her in that chair and secure her too.
Oh yeah.
How
So we'll go through
does it
that.
tight? Does it draw it down tight?
It doesn't pull it down tight at all.
Okay.
It only holds it for moving in this direction. It doesn't pull it down at all.
So realistically, someone could pull on this and
Absolutely.
get it centered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
could be able to pick it up probably.
And they're talking about how to get her into position,
Oh,
and so I just want to make sure that you're hearing what they're
I
talking
think
about.
I think it makes sense to have it in the center point of this. That looks like it provides clearance for the passengers to me. And obviously we got to consider this. So I think right about there is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I
But
mean, this
unless-
is, as far as manual chairs go, this is a pretty large chair.
yeah.
Just it's long. It's not very large. It's long this way because
Yeah.
of the tilt and everything that it has.
So me, like this, I visualize this is that people
This
can
one-
still sit back here. This looks okay.
This
Go
one tilt, right?
What tilt? The chair?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it has the ability to do that. Yeah. You can rotate, or it can tilt on this axis.
Yeah.
These little.
Is this the one that
U-shaped
the straight position?
No, it's not upright right now. It looks like it's tilted slightly.
Yeah, so the tilt could go. Let's see.
Yeah. The,
Yeah. So even.
So, like,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
upright,
so
and
they
then, like,
would-
even like that far down.
Yeah. So she
yeah,
can even recline even
I
more.
want it like have a space that from here, and her feet that doesn't scratch the
Well, yeah.
touch the
if it's
chair.
upright or slightly tilted, you see there's. It's if it was locked in right there, it's not going to touch, and it's not touching back there. Because
once this one
let me put the
installed,
seat all the way back. just to
that's
see.
it, right?
Yeah, this is the seat all the way back. So the seat's all the way back. And
yeah,
it's still not,
that's
it's
what
still
I
not
noticed.
touching.
It's all the way back, and then if you're the one driving, you're the only one that.
Yeah, so I'm saying even with the
Yeah.
seat all the way back, right now it's not touching.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Because if I sit over there, that's way forward. I don't want it too far away.
Yeah.
So that's forward. The only
So
thing
does
is
that look good?
that this is. Can you make it straight if you don't mind? It's more spacious here than here.
So you're gonna
You
is
have
the
a
chair
little-
gonna be we're
a-
gonna when we put her in we're gonna have this chair upright?
Yeah,
I'm just
well,
asking.
just this one can be put up.
Okay,
or-
so should we have the chair upright when we get it centered to determine the center where we want the mount to be?
Well, it's I have to ask you because you're more expertise of this thing, you know. So this one need to be a little bit forward or
So
It depends on how we're gonna have the, oh, go ahead.
yeah, exactly what you're gonna say. Like, if she's gonna ride completely sitting straight upright every single time, then yes, I would move this forward just a little bit, maybe. But if you ever have a thought where she's gonna be sitting in a reclined position like this, you have to make sure that there's room for her feet.
so this is perfect. This
This is pretty as far. If it's gonna be reclined like this,
It allows
this is
for
about
both.
as centered as you could be and allow for the most space in all the positions.
well, it's up to
I
he's
think
the one
this
that
looks pretty good.
he's the one gonna be knows pretty much the the length, but
I mean, I'm
like
just
if-
installing it. It's only going to be my problem for 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's going to be yours for the rest of the time. So
Yeah.
I know, but I mean.
yeah.
When
so
I'm
I
just
wanna make sure you're happy
asking,
with it.
getting some opinion from you because you know which one is better, you know.
I would say this is probably pretty good right here. Based on, we're going to have to what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the floor right now with masking tape so we
Okay.
can put the chair right back exactly in the same spot.
Okay.
Once we have the bracket on it.
Okay.
But it may, because of how this turns and the clearance that you have from the corners, the chair may end up having to be slightly over to the left, off center.
Okay.
So that way, when it turns, you have room clearance for the wheels back here.
Okay.
That's the only difference that I could foresee.
Yeah.
Is that realistically, the chair,
Yeah.
the chair could be over.
It doesn't change much.
You know,
Yeah.
It actually helps getting in and out a little bit
Yeah.
easier too, because it gives you more
Yeah,
room
that
to-
way the people also like sitting at the back have the
Sure.
a little bit of room.
That seems fine, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
actually, yeah, it opens up that seat a little more too for leg room and everything
Sure.
as well.
So
Yeah.
if there was only one passenger, they would choose that seat most of the time or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe my helper, you know.
You just say from the beginning, like, this is Kimberly's car. So
Yeah.
it's getting her comfy is good to go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Do you need, are there going to be any more questions that you have from them?
I need to know where. Well, I guess I
Bill
do.
is?
No, I was gonna say we're gonna put a button in here. We're gonna put it here though.
Which one?
The release button for the easy lock.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You put on the Bicol?
put it here. The main touchpad will be up front. The driver always has access to it, even if he's not here.
That's the car. You see the Kellogg missing G at the back? Huh?
Me?
No, yeah, I'm asking you.
I see.
That's the car that we're gonna be taking home. And we're heading to the bank. What's that? Mission Federal
Credit.
Credit Union. So Trent signed the contract.
Sign my life away again.
Like, what do you like, you've been recorded.
Not really. Just a lot of money.
You bowler. You're a bowler reseller. See? If you're bowler
Hopefully this
reseller,
video makes a little money.
yeah. If you're bowler reseller, you're radical.
The radical reseller.
Yep. And it means you bowler, and you should give away your money, donate for the poor, like
yes.
for like me, and share the blessings.
Gotta donate to poor stinkers everywhere.
This you're recorded again.
Poor little stinkers.
Where are we taking us? How far? Said that's 1 block away. That's what I say. I hate Bogus. AMC. We're here at Poway, some part of Poway area. So we're going to the bank. This is Citibank. Citibank.